Hello, my name is Dr. Ibi. I'm a strong advocate for well-being because judging from the words that I use to describe well-being, words such as peace of mind, happiness, a quality life, a good life, life satisfaction, fulfillment, functioning well, feeling good within, feeling good about yourself, mental, emotional, social, physical health, it appears that well-being is the greatest human need. It also appears that well-being speaks a universal human language. That is why I believe that whether we like it or not, whether we admit it or not, whether we know it or not, okay, well-being is the greatest human pursuit, or should be the greatest human pursuit. Again, judging from the words that I use to describe well-being, it is obvious that well-being means much more than the absence of physical disease or the presence of physical health. That is why I talk about 5 contributors to your well-being. And in this video, I'm going to talk about one of the contributors to your well-being, which is your relationships. Now, when I talk about relationships, we know that there is a good God who champions good towards humanity and cares about the well-being of the human being. We also know that there is a bad devil who is working against the well-being of the human being, or who champions evil against the human being. However, we don't see God with our physical eyes. We also don't see the devil with our physical eyes because God, the devil, they are spirits. All right. So the human being that we see is responsible for practically making well-being known to us. It's responsible for practically making good or evil known to us. Okay, so your relationships can affect your well-being. All right, but you're not obliged to be in a relationship that is not promoting your well-being, or to be part of a relationship that is not improving your well-being, but rather reducing your well-being. However, there is a type of relationship called marriage, okay, whereby we believe that marriage is God's idea and there are so many stakeholders involved. Okay, so marriage is a relationship which is a lifetime commitment. And we say that God hates divorce. We know parents do not encourage divorce. Relatives are against divorce. Children are not happy with divorce. Okay, so the tendency to endure marital stress, which is working against your well-being, your mental, emotional, and physical health, because the annulment of marriage is such a big deal, is very high. That is why this book, Marriage and Your Well-Being, seeks to establish a link between your marriage and your well-being. It seeks to establish a relationship between marital stress and your mental, emotional, and physical health, and gives you advice as to how to achieve well-being in marriage. Now, when you talk about marital conflict or stress in marriage, what you should know is that when you observe will-be couples or aspiring couples carefully, you realize that they are excited about what they are doing. They have no such intention to marry their enemy. Okay, so you don't see people going into marriage with the mind that they are going into marriage to look for marital stress, abuse, conflict, and so on. All right, it means that what we see as marital stress or conflict are not the deliberate creation, are mainly not the deliberate creation of the couples. Marital stress, conflicts, and so on are ignorance problems. These are situations where the parties involved do not know what it takes to run a proper marriage. Okay, so you don't pass judgments on such couples. You don't blame them for intentionally trying to hurt themselves with conflicts or with stress, marital stress. All right. So this book really seeks to give you the right knowledge that you need to run a successful marriage so that you can achieve well-being in marriage. Okay. Now, you can also watch my other videos on the contributors to your well-being and some other 4 separate videos that I've done. Okay. And also follow me on social media and visit my website so you can get yourself exposed to the materials and information that can help you attain and maintain well-being. Thank you very much.